So I'm going to go over some of the practice problems. So there's a few things that are new in here. So what I'm going to do is put in a new list of numbers right here. So I'm going to create a new code cell and enter a new list. So I'm going to go EKHS equals, and then I'm going to put in the list. So we have 7, 4, 2.5, 7, negative 12, 35, and 73. So what I'm going to do then is convert it into a NumPy array. So on here, I just go EKHS equals np dot array of EKHS. And then from there, you can multiply each of the elements by 2, add them, and do all sorts of other things. Now, what we're going to do, though, is really talk about this 5-number summary. So you in previous math classes have found minimums, medians, maximums, and then the first quartile and the maximum, third quartile, I mean. So what we're going to do is find the minimum, which is the 0 quartile or 0 percentile. So to do that, you just put in np.percentile of EKHS, and then we're finding the 0 percentile. And then it'll just tell you the minimum number, which is negative 12. Now I'm going to find the first quartile. So I'm going to copy this, paste the code, and then put in here the first quartile. It's a 25th percentile. And then I just put in first and then quartile. So that's the first quarter of the data. And remember, a quarter is 25%. Now, the next thing we're going to do is find the median. So I'm going to copy and paste the code. Remember, the median is a 50th percentile. So I just type in here, this is the median, and then put in my 50th percentile. And then I can, again, find the third quartile. And remember, that's a 75th percentile. And then I can find the maximum, which is the 100th percentile. Now, what I want you to make you aware of is that there is a different library that does this quicker. So the pandas library actually does those summary statistics quicker. So here I'm going to put use the pandas library. And when we import the library, so I'm going to import pandas as PD. What I need to do first, so I'm going to run that code, is convert EKHS into a pandas data frame. So how you do that, you go EKHS equals PD dot and then capital data and then capital frame of and then EKHS. And then the cool part is we can use the describe function to find the summary statistics. So here we're going to use the describe function. Which you could think of this as the descriptive statistics or the summary statistics. So all that you do is go EKHS and then dot and then put in describe. You put in parentheses. And then quite quickly, it'll tell you, well, there are 7 things in it. Here's the mean, here's the standard deviation, and then it gives you your 5-number summary. So obviously, the pandas version is easier, and then the NumPy version, while it works, you can find specifics with it. So there's a difference between the NumPy library and the pandas library and how they treat objects and how statistics are found.